My father's possessions are all in here. His diary should be among them. You obtained King Leonard's diary. Here it is. My father's diary.
Well, what does it say, Mun?
Let's see. Is it gonna be voice acted?
Do you remember the day I made you my Chancellor, Meowsinjure? The other ministers,
were up in arms, but they dare not say so to my face. But I trusted in you. I could see the resolve in your eyes, the determination. You yearned to bury the differences between our kinds, just as I did. And I trust in you still. I know that you will continue what we have started, and that you will succeed.
He trusted Meowsinjure. He had complete faith in him.
So, Evan, what are you gonna do now?
I have to make Meowsinjure see the truth. I have to tell him what my father really thought of him.
Sounds like a plan.
Yes. Assuming we can get him to talk.
Let's head back to Evermore. I have a feeling we'll need to wait for our chance to present itself.
Wait, so now are they implying that the king got sick on his own? Or
No, he probably got poisoned by...
Doloran? If not Meowsinjure?
I was gonna say, Meowsinjure's, advisor guy.
Maybe.
King Evan, sir! A letter from Ding Dong Dell.
Huh?
From old Meowsinjure, is it? I knew it was just a matter of time.
Golly.
You planned this, didn't you, Roland?
Huh?
Learn to what now, curse ye? You and your cursed scheming.
Oh, come on.
Oh, shush you. What does it say?
To be delivered by hand to His Radiant Majesty King Evan Pettiwhisker, Tildrum of Evermore. Tales of your great achievements continue to impress us. We would be honored if you could visit us and discuss your growing union. Our border guards have been instructed to grant you free passage. Simply present the Mark of Kings as proof of your identity. Your eternal friend and servant, King Meowsinjure of Ding Dong Dell.
He's still after it. He wants to make a trade for the Mark of Kings. Guess he knew it would make a pretty good bargaining chip after all. Huh, Roland? All along. Sorry.
It is a trap, of course. I don't think he's trying to disguise the fact. He knows we can't refuse.
Aye.
Why can't we? I guess the treaty. For all his weasel words, 'tis not more than a challenge, and a brazen one at that.
But it does mean that we finally can meet with him face to face.
So it's off to Ding Dong Dell for a bit of the old international negotiations, is it? Tidy! I'll pack my, diaper.
The negotiating shoes? He doesn't even wear shoes.
My negotiating diaper. It's extra stinky. Woohoo! Yeah, I'm really conflicted on the messenger thing. I think that's why I'm, like, so hung up on the whole character development thing. Because having Meowsinjure to turn out to be, like, a good guy...
I just misunderstood.
Well, it's not even that he's misunderstood. It's that his advisor guy is probably more evil. possibly even, like... I don't know, actually. Might not even be more evil. We'll see. But, like... The fact that Meowsinjure isn't evil at all kind of takes away a lot of the, any sense of drama in this game, I guess. Because, yeah, we're setting everything right, which is good. And, yeah, it's, like, a super happy ending. But it's also just, like...
People are saying how this is like a Ghibli movie, but in all the Ghibli movies,
there are bad guys in Ghibli movies.
The bad people get eaten or have their arms torn off.
Yeah, the Ghibli movies have really satisfying villain deaths. From, let's see, headless forest gods completely, like, crushing them. If I remember
more like
it.
disintegrating.
Yeah, like, that was pretty satisfying, though, after all they did. Like, I had no sympathies for them, so when they got disintegrated, it's like, yeah!
Admittedly,
or like in,
Lady Eboshi did live, albeit without one arm, and her guard was able to swim away.
Yeah,
a lot of minions got killed.
I think that's a fairly fitting quote-unquote end. Or
Actually,
like,
what happened to the monk?
I don't remember. Or like the witch, the like mean old witch lady in Spirited Away. Like her, if I remember right, her kid was like rebelling against her and all sorts of things. Like, it was kind of a happy ending for her, but she definitely got her comeuppance, even if it was a little bit more positive. And, oh, thank you, Levolp and Kitsune Nico, for the subs, by the way. I should probably mention those. But, like, Ghibli movies have really satisfying villain demises. And so, in this one, it's just like, where's the Ghibli demise? But this isn't actually a Ghibli game. This is just made in the style of. Anyway.
And even then, only loosely.
Oi, what you want? Oh, wait, sir. Evan. King Evan.
Oh, my.
Please, you must forgive my atrocious matters, your majesty. King Meowsinjure has asked us to extend you the most cordial of welcomes. He wishes you to be informed that he awaits you eagerly in the throne room.
Mm-hmm.
I know the way.
Oh, of course. I'll, just stay right here and carry on a garden.
After all, this used to be my kingdom. It's been such a long time.
Oi!
Snap out of it, Evan lad. You've got some messenger wrangling to be getting on with. Let's hurry up and get him to sign sign this your declaration, shall we?
Golly.
I never thought I'd see the day when I'd come back to Ding Dong Dell Castle as ruler to another nation.
Like, okay, serious question. How does... No, I guess if Meowsinjure is kind of corrupted or misguided or whatever, Mouse Vader kind of makes sense. But, like, isn't Mouse Vader probably the biggest, like...
He was just a mook
in this
at the
game.
Very beginning. I think he's dead. He's probably just dead. We killed him a long time ago.
Oh my god, he could be dead.
We just killed him a long time ago.
We just shot him in the eye in a cutscene. Did we even beat him? I thought he was one of those, like, unbeatable enemies that we just had to, like, outlast, maybe.
I thought he fell.
I don't remember.
Down to his doom.
He's very dead. Holy shit! That's, like, the biggest blank you could fire in a game.
What do you mean?
Well, like, he was this big, threatening, like, dude, like, evil aura turns into a thing, and then we shoot him in the eye, and he's just dead, and it's just,
well, the fact that he turned into a monster was horrifying, so there has to be something
But,
up.
like, that's the first and only time that's happened.
Mm-hmm.
And he was this, like, big, threatening thing.
Well, let's go.
No, I'm sorry, I just, like, got to this point. I was so excited to maybe get that rematch with Mouse Vader, and,
wait,
like...
you really thought we were gonna... Well,
I was hoping we get to fight him again,
considering
maybe.
Mouse Vader was a giant monster
Oh my
underneath all
god!
that armor, he could be
How
accurate.
rad would it be if he was, like... If he shows back up as, like, a weird centaur beast mouse rat thing.
Yeah, that's what he was.
Wearing armor. Like, that would be so rad, but no.
Alright.
I'm, like, actually
Time to
kind
be
of
strong,
upset.
Marvin.
I was looking forward to these things.
He's like, oh, cool, and my heart is beating so fast.
Because, like, I love it when a game foreshadows something or, like, brings something full circle or, like, hits you with a surprise. I have yet to be surprised in this game apart from mild disappointment. It's charming, but, like, where's the ninth act twist?
Greetings.
Your Majesty, it's been too long. Ah, and I see Roland is with you. I must thank you again for exposing our susceptibility to infiltration so thoroughly, Mr. Crane. How does anybody know his last name?
Mm-hmm.
And did you bring the Mark of Kings as requested? Don't panic, it's right here.
Excuse me?
King Meowsinjure, I have come to speak with you as the leader of one nation to another.
Ha!
Ah, yes, I must commend you on your new realm, and on your persistence. Having failed so abjectly to rule at the first attempt, you'd be forgiven for not trying again.
I promised Aranella. I said I would build a kingdom where everyone could live happily ever after.
And you mean to do this by convincing others to sign your pathetic little pact, I understand. A fine plan for a naive child.
It's not. The Declaration of Interdependence is...
Your Majesty, I must insist that you humor this boy's nonsense for not a moment longer. Shut up, Wormtongue. Abandon this pretense. You do not mean to forge an alliance of equals. You mean to bend our kind to your will, just as your father did before you.
Oh no.
Your motives are painfully transparent, but His Majesty will not countenance such foolishness. Those days are long gone. There will be no pact. Mao's kind will submit to the will of the Grimalkin no more.
King Meowsinjure, please, we have to stop this before it's too late. I see now why you overthrew me. So much has happened between our two kinds. But we can't let it go on. We have to bring the hatred between our peoples to an end.
And what would you know of hatred, boy? Of the taste of shame, of the humiliation of servitude. The line of the Tildrams ends here, today, at my hand. Oh, how long I have waited for this. Ding Dong Dell will never be yours! Never! Yeah! Come, Tildrum! It is time.
Wait, he can teleport? What? No, back up. When do you get this one?
Well, apparently there's no negotiations. We still didn't get an explanation as to, like, how they were oppressed. Were they just always serving class
I don't
or
have an
something?
explanation for a lot of things here, and it's bugging me.
The flame sword's really cool. I hope you get it.
Now's your time.
Uh-oh. Why didn't you use healing items in the middle of combat?
I was stun locked. I'm just kind of mad. You know how I was like really complimenting that previous boss fight lady? Oh, that was weird. About like how
Oh, curse you, burn. Oh, he has a shield and he has an AoE. Zigzaggy attack.
wait, hold on.
Do something!
Wait, what about charging something?
Oh, I see.
Do you have to target him with your special attack or just get up to him?
I'm not really sure.
Couldn't really see
I think
what
I was
going
just supposed to
on.
hit him with a higgledy, maybe.
Well, you got through his shield.
Yeah, I did fine. I'm not too
Are you
buggered
sure you
by
don't
it.
want to bring back Bracken?
I'm fine.
Yeah, he just has straight up fire magic.
Yeah. So Evan is actually working out really well for me. He's got a lot more HP than Bracken, And he swings a lot faster, so it's easier for me to get around. Part of the reason why I was so, like, staunch for Roland is because...
I'm counting on you.
part of the reason why I was so staunch with Roland is because those hammer swings, the sword swings are, like, wicked quick compared to most of the other weapons in this game.
I need your help.
So, like, Evan and Roland are probably the stronger characters. I will probably switch. I'm kind of torn on who I play as.
Meowsinjure is just like, I'll destroy you and all of catkind with you, and he's like, no, you don't mean that.
The other thing is the revival is baseline a team revive, so it's not actually worth, like, economically until I lose 2 party members. What the? Oh, that's dumb. That's a new one.
Yeah, he teleported right in front of you.
No. It's not that.
You better make sure this isn't a battle where if the prince dies, or the king dies, then everyone, like, the boss battle's over.
No.
You don't think
it's
they'd
not.
do that?
Then
they would require them to be in your party.
Yep.
I suppose.
Evan's not even required to be in this fight.
Okay. Is that Higgledy ready? Nope. Oof, an inferno.
Okay, there we go.
Now bring everyone back.
Yeah. So that's why I wait, because Angel's Tear is a full party revive, and so do I really only have 2 more Soraways? Huh. All right. I guess I'll go buy more at some point. Okay. Oh, she does have a steely move. Ow. Yoink. Not carrying anything.
I'm curious as to what the differences are between the mice and the rats in this kingdom.
I don't know. The weird thing is Meowsinjure looks like a weasel.
He does.
Humiliated by 2 generations of the same accursed line. Damn you, Tildrum, and all your kind.
We don't have to do this, Meowsinjure. I didn't come here to fight you. I don't want to fight you.
Come, Your Majesty. You cannot simply bow to defeat. If you do not destroy these worms, our people will never be safe. They will never be free.
Free? Yes, we must be free.
But not like this. Don't listen to him.
Every last Grimalkin must die! Come, Oakenheart! Come to me! My kingspawn! Who are you?
You know, this would be a good time to shoot him, stab him, tackle him. You got 5 party members.
Never end.
At last it is done, Master.
Vermine.
I hope you can forgive me, Your Majesty. Even I must confess to feeling some small pang of guilt at having encouraged you to slay your dearest friend and patron. But you should not have so readily taken my word over King Leonard's. Those who claim that blood runs thicker than water grossly overstate the case, my beloved fellow mouse.
No!
So, Meowsinjure actually did go through with poisoning Leonard and killing him.
Yeah, at the behest of Vermine, like I said.
Like, even if, like, Vermine actually seems to acknowledge that he's serving Doloran. So
yeah.
it's not like he was
Vermine's
just...
also not a mouse, so.
And he's just like, oh yeah, like, you know, there's no way that you can absolve Meowsinjure of what he did, even if he can say, oh, well, Vermine convinced me. Because he still went through with it. Like, I wouldn't be so quick to forgive him.
Nah. I don't know. I
Because
mean,
he still have to have.
this entire game has been plagued with characters that do stupid things because, I guess, power. This entire game's been filled with people that do stupid things because power, I guess.
Yeah, but do you hear Meowsinjure? Freedom and all Grimalkin must die. It's like, he's definitely subscribing to this because of his own ideals. And yes, this guy is sort of pushing him in the wrong direction, but
How
it doesn't
about let's
mean that
wait
he's...
until Meowsinjure, now that he doesn't have his King's Bond and whatever, my bet is he's going to be a very nice guy on the other side of this cutscene.
And we're gonna forgive him.
Of course we are.
Yuck.
In truth, your precious king was too nauseatingly good-natured to betray you. To contemplate anything so base as manipulating you into keeping our kind in check. And more fool him, as you are so very easy to manipulate.
Vermine, how could you?
How could I betray my master? How could you be so foolish as to ask such a question? And now, Lord Doloran, I have fulfilled my part of the bargain. My price was the kingdom, if you recall. I hereby claim it.
Yes, of course. You must be rewarded for your faithful service. Ha!
What? Oh.
Doloran, what have you done to him?
I have repaid the debt of a traitor, and not a moment too soon. This accursed kingdom, not only was its ruler too pure-hearted to succumb to my corruption, even his closest aide proved immune to my advances. In the end, I was forced to settle for this contemptible worm. I have wasted so much precious time. But at last, my plan is complete. What a pity you will not be present to witness its glorious fruition!
I realized the snake on his head.
Is much too big to, like,
Yeah.
those eyes can't be in the right spot.
Oh man, I want somebody to draw that.
Don't look at me.
Draw him without the snake helmet on, but keep the eyes in
But
the
keep
same
the
place.
eyes in the same
I want to
place.
see what he looks like, Shell. It's your job.
Oh gosh, no, he'd look like
That's
some
your-
interesting alien.
that's your job
But look
for-
at those lips. Even with his most bizarrely
He's got
alien
big,
face.
sensual lips.
I know. He's gonna
Here,
end up being handsome regardless.
There you go. You now have reference for the proper proportions of this guy's face. Expected drawing by tomorrow. Come on, you
Okay.
need to do some drawings, and I want to see you draw something stupid for once.
It's not
So,
gonna look stupid when I'm done with
I
it.
want this soulful guy with big, sensual lips, and make sure you get the nostrils in the right place too, because they probably have to line up too.
Yeah, but I can still see
And then
this turning out
eyes
to
that
be a
are
hot
kind of
alien,
like out over here
regardless
somewhere.
of what you say.
Hot alien, you say?
It could potentially, yes.
Uh-huh.
It's all in the lips.
Coconut! Has it really come to this?
Wait! You needn't do this alone. We'll fight him together. Come on!
Bernard the Woodstalker. Yeah, it's her teleported you elsewhere.
It ain't good. Avoid the polleny stuff and bash them blooms.
Okay.
There we go. I wonder if the spoiler for Doloran is. Yeah, figured about the Hig makers. Huh.
All together now!
Interesting. This is, I think, the only time the character that we're saving and helping by doing this has ever
Participated in a fight?
yeah, in the fight themselves.
He does seem to be going after the blooms.
It makes sense. I'm trying to find the other blooms, but I'm not finding much. Let's go for you guys, whoever you are.
A windproof barrier.
Oh, I see. So can't get poisoned anymore. Cool. 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 But yeah, I wonder if Doloran isn't like Doloran at all, but like his Kingmaker or something like that.
The thing is,
'Cause
like,
we've
we
had
still,
this,
we
like-
still have the desert region to explore. He could come from, like, a snake kingdom.
Possibly. I just, like, it feels like there's all these, like, unfired plot points and stuff. And
You cannot give up yet.
thanks. Where is he?
He's over there. You have
Okay.
to go to him, apparently. So that you can just stand in front of the powerful attack.
I guess so. Sure, why not? Yeah, the desert and tundra have nothing to do with the main story. They're just exploration.
Oh, really?
Yep.
No. There's some nice music.
Oh no, this is probably the best song in the game as far as I'm concerned. Okay, do I have magic power? No. We just, yeah, Venom be gone.
I'm just wondering what Meowsinjure's, like, what kind of burden he'll have on his consciousness for killing a king that was truly, you know, faithful and loyal and good and kind and had, you know, all confidence in him.
Oh, I'm sure he'll resolve to be a better king and, you know, treat Grimalkin fairly and join the interdependence thing.
I think you shouldn't be able to be king.
I don't know.
But they're gonna do it. They're gonna keep him as king.
This
And
game,
Evan's gonna be so forgiving. And
I could
it's
just
not
shoot
your
those.
fault, Meowsinjure. It was all Vermine. He convinced you to commit mass genocide on the Grimalkin and kill my father. Oh, no. It wasn't your fault
Oh,
at
that's
all.
how you switch targets. I've been trying to do that this entire game.
Like, I just don't...
I guess we do have those like weird mystery temples over the course of the entire game. That's probably what the that's probably the only plot importance.
I do really think Open Heart's a cool Kingmaker. Though the wings don't seem to match the body.
No. The fact that he's got these like big white feathery wings feel really strange to me.
They should be, like, bark, but then leaves coming out of it or something.
This is the stupidest strategy. Why does this work?
Just dodging and attacking.
I mean, it's not exactly dodging, but
Also, you
somebody had
have
actually
wings.
clued me into this one a while back. Evan can fire particularly quickly if
it's a
you're...
strong attack. So you might want to find out where...
There he is.
There he is.
Where is he? There he is. Are we safe?
I think you keep the shield on you.
Okay. It was not entirely clear. But yeah, somebody had specifically told me Evan has a really fast, comparatively, like a really fast... Nope.
Ooh, that is not good.
That's getting close. Yeah. We'll use it away here. We'll use it here. A little bit of party's HP. Kraken does not have nearly as much HP as the other ones.
Mm-hmm. Which
Bracken.
is probably why it
Brackle.
seems like
There we
she
go.
dies
Brackle.
so easily.
Yeah. I really wish this game had better character customization. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we never really got the opportunity to... We never really got the opportunity to, well, I guess it's not even built in the game, really, to like, customize the character beyond just, like, what... beyond, like... Come on. I'm just trying to heal a bit here. That's... We should probably use the 3-leaf here. I guess I'll just use items. There we go. Have we been using the stat boost candles that I found? Nope. I don't think so. I don't think they ever explained them, and I don't generally look at consumables, admittedly.
Mm-hmm.
I really should probably look at consumable items. Got him.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been trying to go for his feet, but he doesn't leave a whole lot of
Actually,
openings.
he looks a lot like a Kieran. Yeah.
Yeah, he does kind of have a Kieran. He's like a weird Kieran Griffin hybrid.
It's just the addition of the wings, but without the wings, he would just definitely just be a Kieran or Keelan.
I'm trying to aim at the weak spot foot, maybe. Thank you. Yeah, he's gonna swing at the lot of us. I'm just gonna burn consumables here. Oh no, he's not gonna swing. All right, whatever. I'm just gonna kind of hang out in here.
Yeah, you almost got him down. Come on.
A bit more. There we go. Back to swinging at his feet. Ow. I was aiming for his foot, but I guess never mind. Okay, well, there he goes. He is a cool boss, but actually having, like, openings to fight him harder. Oh well.